Alright, so I'd like to demo what I think is a very versatile setup for a clean channel on my AX8. It's a Wagner Shiva is the model. But I kind of want to just show you through some of the things I worked out that I think makes it versatile and lets you get a lot of control out of it. So as you can see here, I've got two expression pedals. One of them has a foot switch on it, the other is just the expression. And yeah, I'll show you how I got it going here. So just so you know, I have all the guitar recorded with this guy, and I have it on a looper at the very front of my chain. So everything you hear is pre-recorded. And you'll see right there that the primary function of this expression pedal is to get a control over the volume. Say post gain, I have it labeled so I don't forget. It has another function that we'll get into in a little bit, but I also wanted to show you what I'm doing with my other expression pedal. So this one is connected to the control of the compressor, and it's always hard a little bit in recordings to hear the effects of a compressor, but it's basically set at 0% compression, or it's like a mix knob, I guess, on the compressor. So 0 mix for the compressor, and then as I go forward, it fills in the rest. So you can tell some of those quieter notes are getting brought up a little bit. It's got a little more rhythmic, a little more click in it. But yeah, everything just comes through a little more clear. So yeah. And I said this one has a second function, so I have it set so when I engage the wall, it no longer controls the volume and just controls the wall. And then when you click it back, it re-engages the volume effect, so once again it is controlling the master volume. I do have a drive that I use for my second channel, which I'm going to do later, but just if you want to hear what this tube screamer sounds like over it, it gives it a different feel. Okay. So here I have a control switch set, and what that does is it takes the gain from the volume pedal, it's a post gain, and when I select it, it pumps it up like 5 decibels or something, and I can change it depending on the situation. So that's kind of just my post gain if I want to use it to go pull it above some of the other volume or the mix or something. Then we got reverb and delay. Sound great. I've just got them, it's pretty basic, just a foot switch for them. So then I have this, and this is a Parametric EQ, and the way I use it, and I don't use it as much on the clean side, but essentially what it does is it gives a nice upper mids boost, and kind of cuts down a little bit on the low end and the high end. And again, it's mostly I use it on my gain channel to give it kind of a more, I would say, a little more Marshall-esque growl to the setup. But it's it sounds good on this too. And my last one is a pitch module, and it's set for detune. So it not only does it detune 2 different signals a little bit, it also puts a little delay on it, so kind of gives us a little bit of a multi-track feel, a little bit of a chorusy effect without the modulation. I like it. So What you notice with this is that it's before the delay and reverb, so still use the trails if you want to do some swell stuff. Obviously this loop isn't really that type of sound, but yeah, anyway. All right, let's check out the gain channel. All right, so now we're going to check out the gain channel, or dirty channel, I guess. This is modeled after the Wagner Ecstasy Red channel, the modern setting. It's a pretty versatile way I think I have it set up. However, you'll notice that even the lowest setting has a pretty good amount of gain. So it's not a low gain setting. Anyway, it's kind of a hot rodded Marshall sort of sound. So just like before, this is set up to control the volume sweep post gain. It also engages the wah pedal. This expression pedal is a little different though. This one is, well, first off, the compressor is completely disengaged. Instead of controlling that, this one actually controls another volume, virtual volume pedal. This one is set towards the beginning of the chain, so it kind of gives you the option of rolling back the gain almost like you would with your volume knob on your guitar. But the difference is this is after the buffer of the whole unit as well as the noise gate. So whenever you have a lot of gain involved, it's nice to have a good noise gate on the Fractal AX8. However, when you're trying to turn down the volume to get like a lower gain setting, it often will kind of cut out because of that gate. So this kind of bypasses that issue, and I'll kind of demonstrate how that works as well. So let's go ahead and roll in the volume here. You can see this kind of little riff I got going. So with this, here as I slowly start to roll it back in, it's a pretty high gain, and this is just controlling basically the input gain. Okay, so that gets you from low to high gain. Now you'll notice I'm playing on a Strat with the bridge pickup, and even though it's a pretty high output bridge pickup for a Strat, it doesn't sound like a humbucker, and that's where the Tube Screamer I think is great. Using this before the gain really takes it to a more precise and hard hitting level, where it kind of tightens up that bass, that kind of open bass for a Strat, and gets it a little more into, it gives it a little more bite as well. So now this is the lowest gain setting of the preamp pedal with the Tube Screamer engaged. And then you can see, even when we get to the highest gain settings here, it's a lot more focused and hard hitting. Almost, in my head, almost like it's taking it into humbucker territory as far as how it handles the gain. So, really liking that. Again, we got the boost. Cover your ears. Got our reverb, delay. Not usually how I use it for a high gain situation, but still there. And then this is that parametric EQ I told you about that I thought gives it kind of a different voicing. Kind of get some of the sizzle off the high end, pulls the low end in a bit. Kind of gives you a different flavor. You can go back with, because without this, the drive channel kind of gave it a bit of a soft scoop in the mids. This really brings it back in and gives it some bite without getting just too overall trebly. So here's riff. You can see without it, you bring that bass back in a little more, you get a little more top end sizzle. So anyway, I like having the option for this for different styles of music. I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, so still got this. Maybe sound a little better for this lower gain with the HD tune. Yeah, that sounds nice. Anyway, Alright, so yeah, we still got our wah. Let's pump everything up a little bit here. Again, not how you normally use a wah, just showing you that it still works. Yeah. Oh, I don't have these on. See those nice trails there. Alright, well, that's how I have this set up. I'm pretty happy with the setup. I think it's pretty versatile. I will often copy this and then paste it into a new slot and try out different amps and things. But if you have any questions about how this works, or you want to see some screenshots of the AX8 or the AX8 edit, yeah, just let me know in the comments. Alright, thanks a lot. I'm Slash McGurk. Peace out.